You know what I hate? What irks my life?
Irks. He said irks, so you know this is real.
Oh my! What irks my life about social media. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Los Cut It. You're in the cut with my homie Ruben. And today's episode is gonna be an internal episode, which is gonna be just us answering your questions. We're sitting here, as you can see, it's a chill vibe. I got Mello in the cut. Look at him. Look at this guy, chilling. What's up, Mello? So, you know, we were just getting done with some PS5. Mello's here chilling. I didn't want to unrecline my seat. And then Ruben just got through an hour and a half of traffic.
Yeah.
Shout out to, what is it, the Kennedy Expressway for the next 3 years. Next 3 years is going to be some BS. But how was traffic, bro?
Horrible. Like, I would say from the burbs, you good until you hit that damn Ryan. And after that, bro, like, I mean, I saw like 4 crashes. So,
damn.
Like, so Muggs was just driving. I feel like they don't even have their license half the time, dog. It's like,
was it like bumper crashes or
yeah,
was it,
bumpers.
Okay.
Like,
so people just trying to
go in, the other car don't go. And the worst one I saw was someone had a trailer in the back, and somebody's like Honda Civic was under it.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It was right by the exit when right before you take that right to the United Center.
Mm-hmm.
That exit.
Damn. So
you know how like it can get crump right there, like everybody's.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one.
So as soon as you got out,
yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Oh, then no. But I don't take that right on the United Center no more because of the Bulls game, Blackhawks game. That stuff can get full.
You get off on Oakley, the next one.
Yep, I get up and just take that right, and then I'm here in the back. Like
one time, the GPS was telling me to skip Damon and go to Oakley, and I'm like, what? Why?
Right.
I get off on Damon, bro. It's a bullshit.
Oh, exactly why he found out. Why.
I was like, okay, now I know. I'm gonna get off on Damon. But guys, let's get right to it, man. We got a lot of questions on a lot of topics, and we could make this episode real interesting. A lot of them are very barber related, but I'm gonna try to transition those into general questions to kind of get Ruben's opinion on it. So you ready, my bro?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
First one that we got comes from Jeffrey Blends with a Z. Shout out to Jeffrey Blends for being the first person to ask a question. And the question is, what's the best way for a barber to save money? Or what's the best way to save money as a barber? That's pretty much what he said. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of hard times saving money as a barber. Because a lot of it, and I'm sure, Ru, you can relate to it, as comedians, as actors, as a barber, we're not guaranteed that check every Friday like that. You feel me? So when you're constantly working, if you got gigs lined up and I got clients lined up, I'm constantly getting money every day, every week. Mm-hmm. Something's coming in my pocket. So growing up, it was really hard in the beginning of my career to save money. And I talk about this all the time in my episodes is I used to cut and make like $300-400 on a Friday and then go to the mall after work and spend like $200-300 on an outfit and then go home, shower, change, and then go to the club and then spend the rest of the money. Because my mindset at the age of 21, I think, 21 was, I'm going to make that right back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to save money. I think what did it for me was growing up. I think after 25, it kind of hit me in my head. I was like, damn, I'm about to be 30 soon. Like, you know, everybody got that, oh, I'm 25 now. I'm halfway to 30. Oh, my God, I'm scared. And with me, it was just like, oh, I got to get my life in order. How do I get my life in order? I got to start saving up money. So I started just tallying up what I was making and what I was spending. At that time, at 21, I mean, dude, I don't think I had crazy bills at all. Maybe a cell phone bill and, you know, just, very minor bills or a car payment. It was very minor. So I started tallying it up. And then, you know, the hardest thing for me was to save that first 1,000. And once I saved that first 1,000, then it was easier to get to 5,000. And then from 5,000, it was easier to get to 10,000. But you have to start somewhere. And I think saving money comes with a lot of sacrifices. And I talked about this on the last podcast. I said, I don't care how tight you may be with your situation when it comes to money. No matter how week to week you're living or how tight you are, people are always going to try to find their balance to live and feel good, right? So, for example, there's people out there that go out clubbing every weekend that should not be going clubbing every weekend, that are literally on the edge of being broke, but they go out to escape that. They go out to get drunk, to escape reality. And I know people that are out here buying bottles or just spending money I've known people, not know people. I've known people that would do that and then would have $40 in their bank account. And to me, it was like, whoa, why would you go out and spend money? Because the truth is, people need to escape that, man. They're in that little hamster wheel, and they want to escape reality. Now, for barbers, I think for them is they want to escape by maybe having enough money to buy some weed or some drink or something that can alleviate the fact that money's tight. So what did it for me was getting older, growing up, understanding what my goal was when I hit 30, and then sacrificing a lot of things that I enjoyed doing to save money. And then once I build money, the more money you build, the easier it is to build more money. You know what they say is like the hardest thing is getting your first $1 million. Once you get your first $1 million, then 10 mil, 100 mil is that much quicker, right? But the hardest one is that first mil. Now, Ruben, how can you translate that in your world, man?
Hell no, I cannot translate it nowhere. I have no idea what it is to get money yet. So I can't really answer. I'll be honest with you, keep it a buck with you, man. I'm still young in the game, so I'm still accepting damn near, no payment shows just because I want to get on the mic. But seeing my homies, that are traveling now, getting booked out of state, I'm sure they would have, Zacho probably would have been the best one because he's starting to tour a lot now.
Nice.
So, but I'll be honest with you, man. Right now, I really don't know because, you get to 30, 40 hours a show. That's why I try to do 2 shows a night now, to at least get something over 50. You know what I'm saying? And
well, okay, then talk to us about what it is that you're doing to save your money right now, which is what you did, right? Why don't you get into that? Because I'm sure there's people that are definitely in your shoes right now, man.
Bro, but it's one of those things though too, man. It's just like when there's not enough, you can't really save, bro. Like I feel, for me, in my opinion, and what I'm doing, it's just for that end. Luckily I got other ways of income, or I'd probably be living here at headquarters over there in the closet. But no, man, it's you save, but you have to have like a goal too. Like sometimes you're like, okay, cool. I need to hit 1,000 before I book a vacation. I need to hit, because I ain't gonna lie to you. As soon as you told me like you're going to Dubai in October, bro, I already got a case stashed for it. Like,
nice.
You know what I'm saying? Just when you're saying, hey, bro, I need 12. Okay, cool. Here's 1,000. I'll give you 200 later. But
you know what, bro? That's what it is. It's the planning, right?
Yeah.
I think people, when they think about saving money, man, they think like it comes like this. Like saving money takes time, bro. It takes a lot of time. So we're supposed to go in Dubai in Halloween, right? It's only March, and you're already planning on it, right? So when we get to that time, you'll be ready.
Oh yeah.
But people don't understand that's what took 6-7 months.
Yeah, literally, and that's why like when I'm over there, if you see me drunk and stuff, just let me be, bro.
Well, like Andrew Tate said, bro, there's not a single person out here that's working hard every day trying to make things happen who doesn't eventually succeed.
Yeah.
So keep running. I'll be 36 this year, so I'm 9 years older than you, right? And it was around your age where I was like, let me get my shit together. But you have a lot more resources now because of technology, communications. Back when I was 27, social media was barely kicking off.
Yeah.
So, dude, I have no doubt, bro. You're a hustler. You're grinding. The shit you're doing, the fact that you're even coming on this pod, bro, and you're just giving us your most valuable thing, which is time, to share this shit. I feel like, these are all little minor investments. I mean, we're going to Mexico in September, bro.
Right, dude. That's crazy. I mean,
Veracruz, Mexico, lock them in.
Hey,
Lock them in.
For tiburones rojos, dog.
Ruben's gonna get paid just to go on vacation and just to hang out. He's like my bodyguard.
Well, I'm a take videos of him walking, and you can put some motivational music in the back or something like that. But like, yeah, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I said, getting the 14 Pro Max was an investment for me because I wanted better video quality all around, but I also wanted to bring some type of value to where if like we're at like the what I'm saying, the American Beauty show, something like that, what I'm saying? Okay, hey Los, I got a video of you coming on stage. Oh, it looks cool. You can use it. Dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not just there chilling,
Beautiful.
You
all
feel
right.
me? So
moving on to our next questions. We try not to go too long on everyone because we do have a lot
that
of them.
was 15 minutes, but yeah.
That was good. We'll edit it out. We're gonna But our next question comes from from the same person, Jeffrey Blends. This was gonna be nice and quick. What's the best way to build a clientele? Jeffrey, I don't know how long you've been doing hair, but what worked for me was take everybody. Take everyone, right? Older people, annoying people, people that look poor, people that look dirty, rich people, everyone. Take care of every single type of hair because you can't enjoy the good without going through the bad. So when you take everybody, you're always gonna have some type of person in your chair regardless. If you're too picky, oh, I don't do kids, or I don't do older people, or you see somebody pulling that you're not in the mood to cut, you go in the back and go in the break room. When you do all that, you're limiting yourself, right? You're slowing yourself down. Take everyone. Once you get everyone and you finally get booked and you're busy, now you can pick and choose. When you pick and choose, you're able to cut the people that you actually enjoy cutting. And when you cut the people that you enjoy cutting, now it doesn't feel like work anymore, right? But you have to prove your concept first, and it's going to take a long time depending on how busy your shop or how busy you are. So moving on to the next one. How do you book? How do you stay busy with clients, Ruben?
You know what?
All right. The next question is from El Beats, and it's a lady. L_Beats with 4 S's. What will I be teaching at Premier Anaheim show? Are you excited for it? Are you excited about it? So, Anaheim, California premiere shows next weekend, which is the 1st of April, if I'm not mistaken. No, the 2nd of April to the 3rd. I'm excited. What's crazy is that Babyliss has been reaching out for the last 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, trying to get us to give some type of layout of presentation that we're going to give out. And I told them straight up, like, we can't do anything without models, because how do I know what I'm going to do? How do I know what I'm going to teach or present? What kind of show are we going to do? What kind of music if we don't have the main foundation, which is models? So we try to go through an agency. It didn't work out, so we have to look for our own models, which kind of sucks. But thank God it's in Anaheim, California. Sophie Stay Gold is only 30 minutes from there, give or take. And she has a few people lined up just for us. And based on the model is going to be what we're going to do. Next question, guys. This one's from Roy the Barber with 3 R's. Other than the hair industry in general, have you considered trying something else? Ooh.
As basic as it sounds, I'd probably try to do real estate.
All right. Is it because everybody else is doing it and people make money? Or is there some type of passion underneath it?
No, I feel like, once I really, start taking off with everything, I'm very interested in like flipping. I think that'd be dope too. Cause dude, when I was damn near homeless, I feel like it was funny. A quick testament. So when I lived with my parents, bro, I was good. We owned the restaurant. I was straight. I was working how many hours I wanted to, bro. I was in high school. I was a freshest kid because I was the only kid working. And, I had over like 80 pairs of Jordans, bro. Like I had everything, dog. And so when my parents were like, hey, we sold the restaurant, like out of nowhere, I had 2 weeks to figure shit out. But I was I started going to college there. So I was like, I'm going to stay. I can't go with y'all to Kansas City, Missouri. So I got to stay. Bro, I didn't have a job for like 3 months, bro. Nobody was hiring. So what I do, I had to sell all my shit to make rent.
As far as for me, if I didn't do hair, I would do anything in the entertainment business. I'm a really creative person, so anything that would have to do with like filming or photography or directing or drawing, tattooing. There's a lot of anything that has to do with like being artistic. I could get my hands on anything. But hair, to me, why I'm so big on hair is because that's what opened the doors, and that's what led me to innovate the industry to what it is today. I know I was in the front line of it, so putting my creativity along with cutting hair and making money is what allowed me to be where I'm at today. So I hold it close to my heart. I don't never want to abandon it. So yeah, moving on to the next question. This was deep, Ruben, so I'm excited to hear yours, but I still have to think about it. This one comes from Adriano, the barberologist. Oof.
Nice.
Big fan of the podcast. When Lowe's leaves the earth, he's speaking to me in third person. Big fan of the podcast. When Lowe's leaves this earth, how do you want to be remembered? And that's crazy because these are things that I've thought about in the past. I just want to be remembered, man. Like everybody, I feel like everybody wants to leave some type of legacy. I would like to leave a legacy, and I know I have a footprint in this industry when it comes to hair. But most importantly, I just want to be remembered where every person that I've ever come across, that I just know that I did some type of good for them, that I was never envious, I was never jealous, I never wanted to have any bad intentions or any negative energy. I just wanted to be in your presence and somehow help people all the time. Being in my position has given me the opportunity to be more helpful and keeping people around me that help me. And by helping each other, I think that's how I believe one grows. And I just want to be remembered for being a good guy, just being dude. Like I don't want even though it happens, I'm sure, I don't want people, and I don't mean people that know who I am. I want people that actually met me to talk about me and be like, man, Lowe's, he was a good dude, and that's all that matters to me. Ruben?
Is the idea of giving back more than I took. So this year, in either September or August, but I'm finally gonna start like a backpack giveaway in Joliet. I always said like, look, dude, like I was a part of the system, and my mom's and me and my bro, we would go to these things religiously every beginning, at the end of summer, And so I was like, man, it's my turn to like be that kid.
Dude, count me in.
Bet.
I swear to God, I'm not lying. I want to give back.
Cool. So, because the idea was to add haircuts for the kids too.
Dude,
so.
I'm down.
Cool.
The thing is with me, I'm always down. I just can't. I don't make the time to structure it.
Yeah.
But if someone like you came and it's like, yo, I got this opportunity, we're gonna give back. Count me in. I'm down. Because if I could just come in and just put my role in.
Yeah.
And help, that's cool. But I'm with it, bro.
I brought it up to the mayor, and he said, but I don't know if he's gonna be mayor by the end of the, there's elections soon. But I brought it up to him, and he said it's a beautiful idea, and let me know where I want to have it. So once I feel like the city's gonna back me up pretty well. So once that goes through, we good, bro.
Bad. All right. This next one is from the homie Poppy Blends.
Oh, big shout out to Poppy.
Miami. He says, we're all working to grow, move on, and charge more. What you think of those clients that start staying behind and throw and quote, but bro, I've been with you since day one. You gonna do me like that?
That's lame.
I say this all the time, bro. If you're trying to grow as a barber or in anything in life, you have to understand not everyone can come with you. One of the most important things that I did as a barber is that I understood that very well and soon. So I always say this, when you grow, not everyone can come with you. Every time you level up, people are going to fall off, whether it's your price changing, whether it's a new location, whether it's anything that you do in life. When you grow, people are going to fall off. One of the best things that I could have done is working at a barbershop around 9 other barbers. I was redirecting people. Because just how clients can fire you, you can fire your clients as well. You can stop cutting people you don't want to cut for your reasons, right? And I always tell people it's okay to fire clients for the right reasons. We normally get fired for coming in late. We get fired for being late. We get fired for not being, whatever the reason may be. But you can also fire clients for being too picky or for never being able to satisfy them or for them running late. You can let people go. If you charge a certain amount because you feel you are valuable or you're too busy and you have to alleviate time, then raise your prices. And if some clients, especially the day ones, don't want to come on board, then redirect them to other barbers who are just starting off. So what I would do is I would tell people like, hey, I'm at $100 now. And then they will pull that card. Oh, man, I've been with you since day one, bro. You can't do anything for me? I'm like, look, dude, listen. What I can do is I have to go up in this prices because now my time is this or whatever reason I would give them. But my homie Jack over here, he's been watching me cut your hair for the last 2 years. He knows how I cut your hair. And he's a beast. And he could get you right for the same price that I was charging you. So go to him. So redirecting people, it kept the clients in that same barbershop, which to me felt good. I never took it personal. I think some barbers take it personal when their client goes to someone else and then they want to stay and be mad. And it's like, you shouldn't, man. We're all here to eat. There's enough people for everybody. So, that's what I would do. Whenever they pull that card, I would just redirect them, man. You know what? It's cool, bro, but I get it, but I have to move on because now guess what? I'm traveling for this company. I'm working for that company. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I only have 3 days to cut hair. And if I only have 3 days to cut hair, I have to charge this much. And if you can't do it, hey, but my guy over there, he got you. Now, can we put that in your shoes, Ruben? From a client's perspective, if your barber who's been lacing you up for quite a while charges a little over what you could afford, would you pull that card on him?
Nah, bro, because that's a business, bro. I mean, dude, I didn't tell Calvin Klein, hey, bro, this don't fit me too well. Can you take off $5 for each seam that falls off? But like, you know what I'm saying, dude. And the thing is, you gotta have respect for people, bro. I think people lack that so much, and just because people got years with you means that you can. Okay, I got a couple disrespect cards I can pull out. We cool. We gonna be cool. No, like, I think that's lame, bro. So, in my opinion, you know, because it has happened. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know, I don't know if you saw my Instagram post, but you know, I'm charging $5 more. For that $5 more is getting bro to work, bro. Like, you know, at that point, and the thing is, I always saw it coming because I'm like, hey, bro, you getting better, bro. Good stuff, man. Like, you know, because I've always had young barbers, bro. I always had people almost my age. You know what I'm saying? The only time I ever had somebody drastically older was when I was all the way in Peoria,
Mhm.
and but this time when I came to Joliet, I had a bunch of youngins. So you know, watching them grow was dope, and I was actually like waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
you notice, hey, I'm going to class this weekend, bro. Cool, you're learning. You're putting more ammunition into your tank. Now you have more knowledge, so now you're worth more. Like, of course, yeah, of course.
Right.
That $5 gonna do. But the thing is, nowadays I even tell people like, bro, people can't expect $20 cuts to be a norm anymore, bro. You gonna expect that some of these barbers gonna be seeing everybody. It's gonna become a trend soon, to where ain't nobody gonna be charging less than 50.
Oh, it should have been there, in my opinion.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on to the next one. This one comes from Fades X Dre. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. She's a female barber, and her question is balancing barbering life and outside of it. I feel like this one would be a tricky one. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want my honest opinion, barbering is my life. There isn't a disconnection between the two. There isn't a, all right, I'm out of work. Let me go home and be a father. Let me go home and be a husband. Let me go home and, like, barbering from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep, barbering is implemented in my lifestyle. Everything I do, how I move, what I do has to do with hair, content. Oh, we gotta turn that off, Rick. I don't know why we forgot that. It has to do with all that. So barbering is my life. There is no stepping out of it. And if you're looking for someone if you're looking for a way to balance it, if you absolutely have to, then I wouldn't know how to answer that. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to somehow stop being a barber. I think the only way that I would try to disconnect the two is not to talk to people after I cut hair or after a barbershop, my barbershop hours, and talk to them after I'm done cutting hair. If that makes any sense. Like, once I leave the shop at 8 p.m., then anything as far as clients has to stop. And this is why there's booking apps. This is why there's other ways to get in touch with you. But I think as a barber, you should always be a barber. When you're not cutting hair and putting in those hours behind a chair outside of the shop, you should be planning your next move, your next content, your next video, your next step, your goal in life. And that would be my answer. Now, Ruben, for you, like, as a comedian, is comedy your life, or do you step away sometimes and go, do something else?
I used to like go, you know, I'm like, okay, I need to turn it off. You know, when I'm not on stage, I just turn it off. No, like I used to like think of so many funny shit and never write it down. And I'm like, I'm gonna remember it later, and I'd
Nah,
forget it.
never.
But now, dude, I'm in my notes. My notepad is ridiculous now, and you know, it's helped me a lot to grow in different jokes and start playing around with them and figuring out like, I don't know if we can't zoom in, but like this mug. Oh,
Uh, uh, Damn.
so like
Those are just like little
new
jokes.
jokes, yeah. So
Oh
yeah.
shit! Look at that.
So now I'm like, you know, trying to learn more. And the past weekend I did the private show at XL Barbershop in Warrenville.
Oh, how'd that
That
go?
was fucking lit, bro. They did,
Was that the one that you did that when it was like reddish?
yeah,
I was
bro.
wondering when I was like, damn, Ruben didn't even bring that up to me.
Oh
But I
no,
forget
man, that's
you
what.
did.
Remember? Yeah, I did. It was a private booking. But you, dude, if you would have been there, everybody would have
Stop.
been like. But no, man. On a real note, man. At that point, I even told my guys, I was like, okay, bro, this is a private booking. Everybody's chill. Everybody's having a party. This is a birthday party. We good. I told my guys, like, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. My whole set, like beginning set, I'm going for 30, bro. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm going for 30.
30 minutes.
Yeah, so I did do my 30 minutes. So I went 30 minutes, then brought on the next person. I was like, bet, you know. So it's one of those things. It's like, okay, cool. I got a solid 30, and I could have kept going. So now that we're adding more and more and more and more and more, you know, pues, you know, that's the goal. get an hour in, and out of nowhere we're filming a special here at headquarters. You know,
Right. Well, dude, 30. I mean, you were the headliner there, so they wanted you to go hard.
Oh yeah, no, and I brought it, and then my Ken Flores dropped in, bro.
What? Yeah, I seen that,
bro. Dude, it was lit, dog.
Wow.
Bro, I got told that okay, so it was like 2 people performed like after I was done, and then the owner was like, "Hey, bro, I might have Ken's down the street." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh shit, let's go."
Wow.
Ken, bro, did a solid 35, no blinking, bro.
Wow.
Not talking shit about his eyes, but like,
no pun intended.
no, but like, dude, just boom, 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 boom. It's crazy. He's coming off, tour. He's still touring, but like, he just came back from, I believe, Seattle, doing like 5 shows. It was something nuts, and dude just came. I was like, bro, this dude's the next go. Yeah, but yeah, man, this is one of those things, bro. I don't turn it off no more, bro. It's life. It's a part of me, and I mean, obviously, you talked about how Gabriel Iglesias is just a chill dude after his shows and whatnot. I'm more chill too in that form.
You are. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I talked to, even like when we have team meetings, I've said it, like, you on stage is a different person than you when cameras are off.
Yeah.
And I'm not in a bad way.
Yeah.
He was like A-Rod, right? A-Rod all the time. So many people be like, yo, how's A-Rod? Is he really like that, all crazy? And I'm just like, I forget because I know A-Rod personally.
Yeah.
So I forget. I'm like, oh no, dude, A-Rod's probably the most chill, laid back, chill. But as soon as that camera goes on,
you gotta.
I get surprised. I'm like, oh shit.
It's not necessarily a facade, bro, but you gotta. But that's why I tell people, comedians, I feel you gotta take an acting class, because if you're up there like, you gotta be animated per se.
Mhm.
But I don't know, man. It's one of those things, bro. It's life, but we are who we are, and then when we gotta turn it on, we turn it on.
Cool. Next question. This guy's name is. I'm gonna spell it out first before I say it. NUGA_cuts with a Z. So I'm gonna say it in Spanish, so I don't, Nuga cuts. His question is, what made you quit? And I responded to his question. I'm like, quit what? But I think, if I have to really think, I think he was referring to quit cutting hair, because I really don't cut hair behind the chair no more. It's just to my private clients that have been around for so long. The reason why I stopped cutting hair or retired cutting hair, like, there's no link to book with me. The only way you could get in my chair is through referral, or if I ask you if I can cut your hair. Simply because the companies that I work for pretty much bought my freedom, in a sense. Like, they contracted me, they paid me enough money so I don't have to work behind a chair and just focus more on content for them and for myself. That's what did it. If I didn't have these contracts, if I didn't have that money coming in, then yeah, I would probably still be working behind a chair, but I was still, at the same time, being 24 years in behind a chair, I'm trying to not be behind a chair forever. And I'm not trying to do it as a slave. I want to do it for fun. So I enjoy cutting 10, 15 people a week, and not 120 like I used to at one point. So that's what really made me step away. I wouldn't say quit, because I still cut hair. I will never quit cutting hair.
You're gonna be that one old guy barbershop
owner,
what? Bro.
It's sad, because even years ago we've seen it on the news, like, hey, this 91-year-old barber still cutting hair, and then you see my man's putting the next shaking. He's all hunchback, and it's like, as a barber, you see that, and it's dope because you want to loot. But también, bro, te da lástima, bro. You see that, and you're like, man, poor man. You don't think this?
You still gotta work, bro.
He probably, like, here's the thing. If I were to interview him, he would probably be like, oh, I still love it, and like, true. But at the same time, can he make a living at that age doing it?
And I mean, barbers don't get insurance, dog. So I mean,
no, some barbers, most barbers don't get insurance.
Yeah. So I mean, put it in perspective, bro. Like, how often does a barber really have their Roth IRA, 401k? There's no company matching that. There's like, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's the thing is about us too, bro. We ain't got nothing. We got to go independent with it, which is
until you make it.
Yeah. So I don't have health insurance. I ain't gonna lie. I got life insurance though. So if I pass away, my parents are $500,000 richer. So
sheesh.
Yeah. So
there we know.
Hey, hold on, Rick. Hey, Rick, chill.
Nah,
Rick.
You better not tell your parents. Let your parents find out.
No, they think my policy is only like 10 grand, so they want me alive.
All right. Next question. Things you knew when you first started. Things you knew when you first started. This was from Cut by Gary. All right, Gary.
That it was gonna be hard?
No, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, life has always been like anything. Anytime you grow is gonna be hard. Things that I knew when I first got started. If someone would have came up to me at 15 when I worked at my first barbershop and just kind of told me, there you go, I got it. If someone came up to me and they just said, hey, Los, just do what you love. Don't chase money. Don't chase anything. Just do what you love and it'll happen. I would have, I probably would have, God knows where I would have been today. I think the first 10 years, 12 years of cutting hair, it was strictly money. Money, because I needed money to do this. I needed money to do that. And it wasn't until my late 20s that I started applying art and creativeness to my craft. And it wasn't until I did that I realized, like, holy shit. Like, by doing portraits and designs and doing stuff for free, not getting paid, for free, just so I could get my work out there, the opportunities that came with it were crazy. And we could even go back to like Vic Blends at 20 years old. You know, Vic just started doing stuff from being pure and being humble and being a good dude. And by doing that, he skyrocketed. And I think a lot of people are just focused about money when you and don't realize, like, look, having money doesn't necessarily mean you're successful, right? And having money doesn't make you is it gonna make you happy all the time? What money does to me is opportunity, right? Money will give you opportunity to ruin your life or to give you opportunity to be happy. You choose. So that's what it is. If someone would have told me that from the beginning, like, yo, just do what makes you happy at the age of 15, I think I would have gone farther, I should say. Ruben, what's something they would have told you when you were at your mom's restaurant, just chilling, thinking it was all gonna be good? What would it be?
Like, I don't see. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was confused on the question. Like, something.
What's something you wish you knew when you first started?
What's something that I wish?
As in a comedian.
Oh yeah, as a comedian.
The first words from Danny. How are you doing? You good?
Yo, Danny in the cut.
Estaba durmiendo, bro. Mira. Nah, she woke up, but nah. Bro. I feel like.
Or do you feel like you're just starting right now?
That's what I think. Yeah, dude, I'm just telling you, bro. Ever since I, just like this year, bro, I feel like I'm reborn almost. Like,
and it's only March, baby.
Yeah, like I feel like this year, like I said, something switched in me, and like I just changed the way that my thought process was, my. I don't know, man, because sometimes you see these memories, bro, on your phone.
Yeah, I hate them.
Like, bro, cringe.
Hate them.
Cringe. The way I used to promo, the way I used to, just everything was so cringe, bro. Like, and now I'm in rooms with people who are veterans, people that are, you know what I'm saying, that like, they're 6-figure comedians. Like, I'm in the rooms with these people, and they would never ever do that. When I first started, bro, I was just so ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I think it was ignorant, and
But you're telling me there's not one thing that somebody they could have told you then that would have changed your life now?
Something that somebody could have checked. Dang, bro, that's a good question. Who said that?
My man, I don't know. My man, cut by Gary.
Cut by Gary. You got
Deep.
me, bro. If something a life-changing thing would probably be like, not everyone is going to love you. I think I was seeking validation from everyone so early, and and two, like, I'm not owed a thing. I learned that pretty quickly. But if someone said, don't seek anybody's validation, and as far as don't feel like you're entitled to anything either. So I feel like off the bat I was like, my friends don't support me. Why people don't support me? Why do not people support me, etc., etc.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, when the whole time, bro, it's like, it's such a waste of energy. I'm focusing on who doesn't love you. It's better just to realize who does love you and gain more people as far as just being you. And because every time I go to a show, bro, it's all love after the show. And you gotta, I don't necessarily approach people. I'm like, hey, how do you think I did? No, I'm just standing there thanking everybody. They could have been anywhere in the whole world. but they decide to come to a show. I just thank everybody, and you find out they think you're amazing. All right, cool, thank you. It's a boost. You feel me?
That's
But
facts.
yeah, if that answers it, I hope it does. I don't think so, but yeah.
But I think you're still in your early stages, bro. I mean, think about it, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing hair for over 2 decades.
Yeah,
I
almost
think
my age, dog.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
right? Since you were 7, B. No, since you were like 3, I've been doing hair. Shit. But imagine if you do comedy for 20 years.
Yeah.
Then that question's asked.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a way more clear answer. Awesome. Moving on. This message is from Mr. Joel Torres Style, my brother from Dallas, one of the sickest hairstylists in the game, Babyliss team member. This guy is, so I salute you, Mr. Joel. His comment is, how much content creators, stylists, and barbers work behind the camera and chair creating content to bring value and elevate the industry? Okay, I'm trying to, hold on. How much content goes work behind the camera? I guess he's just basically giving me a topic. He wants me to talk about how barber stylists, I guess just people in general that are content creators, the work that it takes to work behind a chair and creating content and do all that. It's a lot of work. It's so much work. Like, if you think, and I talk about this all the time, Ruben, I always say, like, there's people that work 9 to 5s, and there's nothing wrong with working at a bank or at a store or just having a regular 9 to 5 job. But I do feel like when people clock out of those jobs, then they want to go have fun, right? It's like school. Oh, I'm out of school. Let's go have fun. Me being in the position that I'm in, I'm sure Ruben can relate. There is no clocking out. There's work every day. My uncle the other day told me, it was like, man, what time you go to sleep, mijo? I was like, I usually try to go to bed by midnight, and no later. He's like, what time you get up? I'm like, between 7 and 8. And he looks at me, he's like, man, he's like, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. He's like, must be nice. I was like, yeah, dude, but you don't get. I'm like, what time you get out of work? He's like, 5. And I'm like, must be nice. Because what you don't understand is that when I wake up, I'm working till I go to sleep. There is no clocking out. If I'm not cutting hair, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm filming. If I'm not filming, I'm traveling. If I'm not traveling, I'm working on something. Something's being done, and it's constant work. And I think a lot of people only see the results. They only see the 30-second video that took me 15 hours to edit. Man. They only see the 5 minutes that Ruben's on stage that took him 6 months to prepare. They don't see the work behind the work. So I do tell people, if you want to get good at anything it is that you want to do, it requires a lot of work, so much work. And I'm not saying anything new here. I'm just letting you know what it really takes. So for those barbers and stylists that are, and just creators in general that are trying to figure it out, don't stop working. Because like Ruben was saying earlier, he gets his memories, his stories, his memories, and he's like, man, I was promoting like that. You got to understand, bro, times change. So maybe at that time, that was cool. I look back at my photos when I was posting on Instagram, and I had a collage. I will never post a collage of photos now. But back then, that was the thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you cannot look back and be like, what the hell was I doing? All that means, bro, is that you grew. Yeah. You understand. I grew. I understand. So don't take away the hard work. You have to work hard and understand this, man. One thing that someone told me, or I heard it from somewhere that I'll never forget, is that the moment you stop and you think you're chilling and you're like me, you got your feet up, someone's working twice as hard to take that position from you or pass you. So even though I am chilling, we working, we filming, we're creating content, right? Yes, sir. So, Ru, yeah, as a comedian, I mean, what do you think about comedians, right? Yeah. Now knowing you, I look at it so much different now. Now when I watch a comedy show, I'm no longer, it sucks because you kind of ruined it for me. I no longer just enjoy the show. Now I'm reading between the lines. Now I'm like, how long did it take him to perfect that? You know? And now I'm finding out that people, comedians specifically, when they do specials, they grab parts of different shows from different cities and they make it into one, so it looks like a flawless victory. And I didn't know that. So now I can't even enjoy a comedy show because now I'm reading in between the lines. And I'm sure now, being around me, you look at barbering so much. Oh,
yeah, dude. Nah, like, I actually appreciate y'all. I was just kidding. But like, nah, man. Yeah, of course, being around you, man, the whole hair industry is you know, respect-wise, gone up billions, dog. So, you know, as far as comedy, bro, it's just like, it's dude. It's probably when you do your set, bro. Obviously, you read the room first, so I mean, you build it off of that. But when you know it's a full Latino room, bro, now you know, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be, you got something in mind, like the whole private party thing. I
Right.
knew it was gonna be a room full. Like there was 60 Latinos in one room, bro. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna cook them. Like I know exactly. It was beautiful because there were Puerto Ricans and Mexicans there. So
Oh, that
exactly
beef.
what I did was talk about how Mexico beat Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic. I got booed and I got cheered. It was beautiful. It was great. But it's that. I mean, it's exactly what it is, bro. So, um, I don't know.
Just the hard work, right?
Yeah, it's just hard, bro. Just keep touching the mic, bro.
That's it.
Keep touching the mic every time you can, bro.
All right, moving on to the next one. This one's from Mr. Clean Cuts with 2 Z's. What are some good tips and advice that you would give to barbers coming out of school and is looking into their first shop? Wow, that's a great question. And I hope you mean looking at your first shop to work in, not to open up your first shop, because I would not recommend you opening up a shop as soon as you get out of school, unless you've been cutting hair for years and already have clientele. My advice to you would be, let me make sure I read it right. My advice to you would be take everyone, work hard, work a lot, make sure it's what you want to do. Because when I was in school, one of the main things they told us when we had over 200 people in orientation, they told us, look around, guys. 97% of you guys will not be doing hair 5 years from now. And I was like, damn. I looked around the whole room like,
and not me, you. He's talking about you.
no, but the craziest part, bro, I knew deep down in my soul that I wasn't any of those 97. I knew. I'm like, oh, dude, no, I'm definitely the 3%. But I knew looking around, I'm like, damn, dude, that means 90% of you people here are wasting your time right now. And it sucks. But I ain't gonna lie, I doubted that. When they said that, I doubted it. I was like, nah, that can't be right. Man, everybody I went to school with now, I probably know 1 or 2 people that are still doing hair. The rest of them have regular jobs. So to me, I think people, especially now more than ever, get lost in the sauce. They think barbering or being a comedian, they see all these highlights that they see on social media and they think that that's what it is. But in reality, that is not what it is. Dealing with these people, dealing with people in general, whether you're a server, anything that requires you to deal with people is never easy. So back to working hard. If you work hard and you get to where you want to be, then you're able to control what you do and how you do it, which makes it fun, right? Fun. But other than that, just make sure that that's what you want. Make sure that cutting hair is what you love doing, because you have to love it first. Don't love the money. Love cutting hair. And when you love cutting hair, it'll make it happen. Same thing, and I'm sure Ruben can vouch for you as a comedian. Comedians don't start off making a lot of money.
Hell no.
Right. So if he didn't love comedy and he just wanted to do it for a paycheck because he saw Kevin Hart, he saw a special on Kevin Hart, saw Kevin Hart was moving around doing all this crazy shit, and he's like, oh, I'm going to do comedy. Nah. You have to learn to go through the worst shit before, right?
Bro, I'm about to ask Los for 50. Goddamn, like I need for gas. No, bro.
I'm gonna slap him 30. But that's it, bro. Just make sure it is what you want, bro. Don't compare yourself to someone's highlight book. Your chapter is different than my chapter, than every other chapter. If you're on chapter 1, do not compare my chapter 36. It's that simple, right? Just do you, man, because I said this again. What's hot today may not be hot when it's your turn to make it. So just do you, man. Work hard and figure it out. I think we probably got one more question, if I'm not mistaken. One more, or actually 2 more. So this one's from my girl DG Cuts, and this is gonna relate to all of us. My girl DG Cuts, I love you, girl. Miss you. The advantages and disadvantages of social media. I'm gonna let you kick this one off, Danny.
I don't know. I don't post anything. One.
That's why I said kick it off. So what's the advantage and disadvantage of not being on social media? Here's the thing: you are on social media. You just you're never active.
She just hides in the bushes.
Yeah, she's a ghost, literally.
Yeah.
And she could be a bully low key too.
That's not true. I don't know. I just um how I see it, I don't post because I don't like sharing my private life like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's more for me than, and I don't like people knowing everything. I've learned that you don't have to share every single thing that you're doing. You don't have to post everywhere you are. Like that doesn't matter. That's for you. Not for the world to know what your next move is. That's for you. That's what
Awesome.
how I see it.
Yeah, I like that. And one thing I've learned is like by not sharing everything I do, I am so much happier
Yeah, that's another
because
thing.
I would always share everything and everyone, and
too.
sometimes it backfires. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
you look stupid. This is why when I see people get into like 3 different relationships in 1 year,
Oh God.
and they swear they were in love the entire time.
Well, they were in love with the first one,
They're
and
in
then they
love
still
with the
counted as a
second
1 year
one.
anniversary, even though they had like 8-month break.
So, yeah. So everything I post, if you follow me, is strictly related to my success in hair. That's it, and it's strictly related into positive encouragement for barbers that are looking to grow and to show what I've done just simply by cutting hair. That's all my social media is. I'm not at the club. I'm not bottle pop. I'm not getting too personal with it. I'm just showing you, hey, if you put hard work into anything that you love, you can live like this.
Yeah, if you could learn how to line up and do a fade, you can eat at the sushi bar like I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's your story for me.
Oh, you talking about? I'm over here like, damn, you eat sushi? I thought you didn't eat sushi.
No, bro, that's your story to me. Like, I'm like, damn, he eating sushi again. Goddamn, I'm sure Danny's pissed off. Like she.
Nah, but you know what? It's just very it's cool, man. Like this is not overnight, man. And I think the disadvantages. All right, listen, real quick. Social media. The advantages are if you control it and you don't take anything personal, you can grow and spread your name and your company or whatever it is that you're doing, your brand. You can go viral instantly. You can post today, and at the same time that video gets uploaded, someone in Japan can be watching your work. The disadvantages is that if you're not on social media or if you're not in tune with social media, you can fall behind, man. And it's kind of sad because I do have cousins that are around roughly my age. I do have an older brother who's only 2 years older than me, and I do have people that are not on social media. Some clients that don't even have an Instagram or a Facebook or anything, and they're so out of what's relevant. Like they're just so out of it that I can't have certain conversations with them because they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And I gotta refer to be like, well, dude, how was your day today? You know what I mean? I can't talk to you about anything because anything I bring up, you don't really know what I'm talking about. So I have to talk to you about whatever it is that you're capable to talk to me about. So I think social media is what you make it. Is it good? It can be. Is it bad? Oh, it can. It definitely can be. It definitely can be. So, yeah, just it is what you make it, in my opinion.
And you know, people like dislike social media, and they're like, I wish I couldn't have one, but I have to have one for my business. Or
No, what kills me is people that be like, "Oh, I don't do social media. It's too much drama."
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, "Nah, girl,
You're
you're too much drama." Because how is it drama? Like, oh, my ex this, or oh, these people always talking, or whatever the reason. Nah, bro, like, nah, dude.
Quit putting your booty pic on a sink. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Dude, I feel like, bro, because the thing is, dude, that when as far as good advantages from as far as comedy, bro, like I feel like it's a necessity now. Like you gotta record your sets, not necessarily just to post them, but to see yourself. You know what I'm saying? See how you react. See how, you know what I'm saying? See what you could do better and reactions and But dude, like especially in the comedy world, bro, it's almost impossible unless you have a nice video of you performing to get out there if you're not posting your jokes. If you're not posting,
it's your portfolio.
Literally.
Same thing with hair, right? It's your portfolio. The reason why I don't post too much hair that's normal is because I'm not trying to recruit clients.
Yeah.
People, boy, the type of stuff that I get on my comments sometimes be like, who the hell will pay for that? Or who the hell walks around with haircuts like that? I'm like, bro, listen, I am not a barber anymore. I am a hair artist. If I was trying to be a barber and I was trying to get clientele, then I would post regular, everyday haircuts so regular, everyday people can come see me to get regular, everyday haircuts, right? I want to show that I am an artist and I could do capable things. And if I can do crazy stuff like that, then I can definitely do a regular haircut. I mean, Ruben, you got a haircut by me once. How did you feel?
I felt great, bro. I think I lost like 2 pounds.
Trim the fat, baby.
He petted my beard a little bit. He manifested a lot in my ear, bro. He was like, "You're gonna be great one day. You're gonna be the best comedian."
I did.
And I was like, "Man, you know what? This is why people pay what they pay for, you know."
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, man, dude, getting cut by you is dope, man. It's an experience, bro. So
Thank you, bro.
but yeah, I would like I said, man, advantages, bro. I think there's more advantages than disadvantages if you use it the right way.
Yeah.
Disadvantages, bro. I really feel like people need to step away from self-sabotage too. I know a lot of people that just repost a lot of sad, depressing videos, and it's almost annoying, bro. It's like, dog, you are literally setting yourself up, putting yourself in like a whole depression. Cause, dude, you see some videos that make you teary-eyed because they're so nice, they're so good. That's the shit you gotta follow, bro.
Yeah.
The people that are out there giving back to homeless people, stuff like that. Like, you put yourself in a positive area, and you're gonna feel positivity, nothing but. So,
you know what grinds my ears, bro? You know what I hate? What irks my life?
irks. He said irks, so you know this is real.
Oh my! What irks my life about social media and DG. This one's for you. People that would post a lead on picture or post without any leads, right? They'll sit there and post a picture of them in the hospital with the little thingy on there.
Oh,
right?
my.
Without no caption, with nothing. Or a picture of them beat up, or a picture of something gone wrong, but there's nothing to go off of. And then you got a million people. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? And they're not replying.
Yep.
And to me, that's just one. And to me, that annoys the hell out of me, because to me, it's like, one, I guess someone like me reads between the lines, so I'd be like, you're just crying for attention.
Yeah.
You're looking for people to reach out and to feel that. And I get it, man, but that's not the way to go about it. Two, people that be like, they'll post, all right, guys, I'm quitting social media for 3 months. I'm done with this shit. I'm going to log out for 1 year. You won't see me back. And then 2 months later, they're back out there posting reels. And it's like, come on, man. Like,
if you're gonna bounce, you're gonna bounce, bro.
Yeah, you won't bounce. Don't announce it. Leave.
Yeah, just leave, bro.
Let me one day be like, damn, what
Where's
happened to my man? Oh, this girl, what happened?
Hey, tapping back into that first one, bro, I think what's annoying too is when on Facebook they check into a hospital and they just say, "Pray for me, y'all. Don't ask questions." Like, what?
Don't ask
you
questions.
took the time to like, let me check in. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm at the Memorial Hospital.
Where I'm at.
No, I'm not at Chicago. I'm not at this hospital. I'm at this one.
No, man, that's it. That's it. Those three things, like, really irk me, man. It annoys the hell out of me, and to be honest, I sometimes do feel sorry for those people. Like, I do sometimes want to take the time and just write to them, like, hey, dude, if you're going through no, not even to be funny, like, if you're going through something like
they have to talk to
a therapist,
like,
bro.
a person. No, like,
they don't even want to talk.
Yeah, I know, but what I learned, like, it's good to like express your feelings about whatever you're going through. You have to share with someone, or else you're always gonna have it in you.
Yeah, it's gonna be weighing down,
and then you're always gonna be posting that, like, I'm sad or I'm depressed, or like, you can't.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that gets, because here's the thing about social media and TV and all that. People always want to see you at your worst. Drama, sadness, that's what gets the most attention. That's what gets the most shares. If I post right now that I opened up a business, I'm probably gonna get a couple hundred likes, maybe a couple comments. But if I post my building burned down, or I just lost somebody, or my cat died, or I post something sad or drama, people love seeing that,
bro.
They love seeing your downfalls.
They love negativity, bro.
They'll sit there and act like they care,
bro.
And I sometimes people comment or like my shit that I'd be like, whenever I did post, like when my studio burned down in Oakland.
Yeah, dude, the studio burned down
in Oakland. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
A year ago, almost.
A year, yeah, literally a year ago, 2 weeks. Next in 3 weeks it'll be a year.
Yeah,
I had people commenting and messaging me that I forgot followed me,
bro.
I'm like, wait, what? Where have you been this whole time?
It's the same people that the only ones that they comment is when they time to argue or go against what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's another thing that irks me, bro. Man,
we can go on forever about that. But DG, appreciate that, DG.
Hey, we let some emotions out. Appreciate you, DG.
Last one, and this one's from TaylorMade _46. My colorist. Taylor got some fire news coming soon, and I salute you, girl, because you just graduated. You leveled up. Welcome to the stress level. She says, how to stay how to stay up to date or ahead of hair trends.
That's
I'm gonna generalize this because it's not just about hair trends, trends in general. What I like to do, as far as hair trends, you have to study, man. Study it. If you guys ever be on social media and you feel like the hair isn't, or hair in general, you're looking, nothing's changed, you feel like the industry is at a halt, nothing's motivating you, nothing's inspiring you, then look elsewhere. And what I did even years ago, like 4 years ago, maybe more, I can't remember. What's crazy is I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Barber Josh OP, because check this out. 5, 6 years ago, and Josh will tell you himself, I got to the point where I did designs, I did fades, I did all that cool stuff that was going on here in America. And I started looking elsewhere. I was like, man, let me see how barbers are all over the world. And I ran across Barber Josh OP. If you don't know Barber Josh OP, he's an amazing hair guru. And I salute that guy. He's one of my favorite barbers. He's one of the few names that I drop when people ask me, yo, who's your favorite barber or stylist? Barber Josh OP is one of them. This guy, his way of cutting, his styling, everything about it, his formula, everything, the way he does his thing caught my attention early on, 6 years ago. And he said it himself. I was one of the first few people to reach out to him about him coming to America and doing a class, because I saw the way he was cutting here and I wanted to learn that, because no one here in America was doing it. Now, mind you, this is before the crop cut was even a thing here in America. This is before mullets were even a thing here in America. This is before scissor cutting was even a thing in America. I saw what he was doing and I'm like, I need to learn that. So looking elsewhere is definitely going to help, because you never know when you're going to see something that's going to make you feel and burn that fire inside and be like, ooh, I want to learn that. And that's what a new trend could be. So when Josh finally came out here and started doing his tour and started doing all that, I finally paid to go to his 5-day masterclass, and I learned so much from him, so much, and I enjoyed it, and I believed in what he did so much that I now, as of 2023, became one of their educators for the American team of the OP formula, so the DFS formula. So with that being said, I wanted to congratulate him, and I want to share with you guys how I went about it. If you guys want to stay up to trend, do your research, right? Your trends are not going to come in the barbershop, and clients are not going to come in with new trends. You have to go out there and know more than your clients, and just learn that new knowledge and share it with the world. Now, with comedians, Rue, how does that work? Like how does, because from my understanding, I'm looking at it from the far end, right?
Yeah.
That before the pandemic, comedy was a certain way. During the pandemic, it had a shift, like Zoom, it started being more social media, and then after the pandemic, like how does it evolve? How do you stay up tuned with like what's hot and how to perform better?
Well, it's the same thing. You got to look for the trends. You got to look what people are talking about. You got to look for the relevancy. You got to look for, because, dude, now it's kind of cliche to keep talking about COVID jokes. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, when the first 10 shows you got after 2020, the shutdowns, we're talking about COVID. That's it. That's all we talk is about COVID. And then, now we're in 2023. So it's very cliche to keep talking about, oh, I had COVID. No shit, we all did. And so nowadays we're looking at the uptrending topic. So cool. I saw Mexico, Puerto Rico. Bet I'm gonna talk about it in a Latino filled room. All right. And then when it gets reaction, people love it.
You won't know that unless you're doing your research.
Yeah. So you got to keep doing research on what's hot. What's what I'm saying? What's relevant, bro?
Let me test you. What was trending like a mug yesterday?
Between yesterday and today?
Yeah.
Tekashi getting jumped.
Yeah, boom. My man does his research.
Yeah.
Tekashi getting his ass whooped.
And
it's sad, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I mean, what comes around goes around. I mean, I feel bad, bro. I don't think I feel like he already served his demons. I feel like it should have been past that, but people think different, and like you're about to say, you make your bed, you're gonna sleep in it too, and I feel like now okay, cool. He got what everybody wanted. I hope people can go past it now. Like, he's not getting murked every time he's walking in the street. You know what I'm saying? Because dude does get back. And I don't know if you saw that too, research-wise. He was still trending before him because he got kicked out of the Mexico-Puerto Rico game because he was drunk. But he was talking about I'm like, bro, you can go through all your Latin artists. He was calling out Anuel. He was calling Osuna. He was like, which one of them goes to the hood in all your countries? Because he was like, yo soy mexicano, mi mami es mi migrante. Who goes to y'all hoods and takes care of y'all people?
Yeah.
Nadie. Yo, pobre. You know, like his Spanish was off, but like you can understand what he's meaning. And it was, bro, but it was facts though. It literally. So, and then next day I saw he got his ass whipped. I'm like, damn.
And once again, right? Social media, you use it to your advantage, good or bad.
Yeah.
It can happen. But guys, thank you for tuning in, man. This episode, we wanted to give back to you guys and just drop some gems on you guys, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Ruben Ramirez, our comedian, co-host, and then our special guest, Danny. Question mark, question mark, question mark. With that being said, guys, we all changed sheets today. It was such a chill vibe. Check us out. This is episode 10 in the cut. Let's go.